Hello and welcome. I have already made a video regarding how the core of a transformer is more related to the voltage rather than the current. That means core means the AC, this core area is more related to voltage than current. And I have got many comments regarding that, and I will explain why it is so. So I will explain it in detail. If we consider this transformer, this has a primary and a secondary, and if we apply an input voltage of 10 volt at this input at the primary, so the voltage at the, and we have an equation called V is equal to L into di by dt. So the voltage is 10 volt. If we say that we consider the inductance as 1 millihenry, 1 into 10 raised to minus 3 henry into di by dt. So the di by dt will be given by 10 divided by 1 millihenry will give 10 into 10 raised to 3. In 1 second, the current will reach to 10,000 ampere. If we allow the current to flow through this circuit, it will reach to 10,000 ampere in 1 second. This is the rate of change of current. And we have also another equation called V is equal to N into d phi by dt. And the voltage is 10 volt. If we consider the number of turns as 10, if 10 number of turns are at the primary, then d phi by dt will be 10 by 10 is 1. In 1 second, the unit may be Weber per meter. So d phi by dt is 1. If we decrease the number of turns from 10 to 5, there is also another equation that is called inductance is equal to N square by R, where R is the reluctance. Reluctance is given by R is equal to D by AC into mu 0. What this means? That means if we consider the core, this is a EI core. If we put this core close to this, and if there is a gap, the gap between this and this is called D. If the D increases, the reluctance increases. That means the flux find more difficult to flow through the circuit. That is called D. And AC is this area, the core area. This is the AC and mu 0. And if AC increases, reluctance decreases. And if D, the gap increases, reluctance also increases. So from this we can L is equal to N square by R. If we substitute, this will be AC mu 0 by D. So if we decrease the turns by half, earlier the number of turns was 10. Now we decrease to 5. When the number of turns decrease to half, this is N square. When number of turns decrease to half square, the inductance will be decreased to half square. That means the inductance will be changed to 1/4. The inductance value has changed now 1/4. Earlier inductance was 1 millihenry, as we said 1 millihenry. Now it is reduced to, when we decrease the number of turns to half, the inductance decreased to 1/4 of the earlier inductance. Earlier inductance, it is the new inductance. So it is changed to 1/4. Now if we calculate the voltage is equal to L into di by dt. So L is now decreased to 1/4. 1/4 and di by dt 10 volts. The same 10 voltages we are applied here. but when we apply the 10 volt, the di by dt, when we decrease the number of turns to half, the di by dt is increased to, when this goes to here, this will be 40 into 10 raised to 3. Earlier it was 10 into 10 raised to 3. During 1 second the current has reached from 0 to 10,000 ampere. Now it has reached to from 0 to 40,000 ampere in 1 second. That is di by dt. So by decreasing the number of turns to half, the change in current is increased to 4 times. So if we put this value is equal to n into d5 by dt, now we have reduced the number of turns to half. So this will be given by 10 volt is equal to half into the number of turns earlier was 10 into d5 by dt. So d5 by dt will be now become 2 times. Earlier the d5 by dt is 1 web. If we say the 1 web per meter, now it has increased to 2, but the current, the change in current has increased to 4 times. The change in current has increased to 4 times, but the rate of change of flux is only increased to 2 times. Even if the current is increased to 4 times, only we have to increase the core size to only to 2 times, not the same 4 times. So it is mostly related to voltage, not the current. Even if the current is increased 4 times, the area does not want to increase correspondingly. Current is increased, the change of current is increased to 4 times. The change of flux is increased only to 2 times. So the area of the core not directly connected to the current, but it is connected to the voltage. So we have also know that the power is equal to AC into AW is equal to V1 I1 RMS divided by B max into J into KW into Fs. What this means? AC means this area, this core area. AW means the area where we are bounding the wire. If we want thick wire, large current, this area has to be increased. This area has to be increased, or the J has to be increased. J means the current capability of the conductor. If B max is high, B max means if the core material has more capability, so a less area core is needed. If the core can handle more flux, then less area is needed. This area of the core has to be low if the B max is high, and if the J is high, J means if the wire has more capability of carrying current, then also this area has to be limited. So that means we can use thin wire so that this area can be reduced. KW means if we wind the wire very closely and the laminations are kept very tight, then only we can reduce the area. Frequency means if we decrease the frequency, we can use smaller cores. If the input voltage is high, as we know that we have to use high core area, and if the current is also high, we have to use thick wires. Then also we want more area, but it is the core is this area is more this core material is mostly related to voltage rather than the current.